certified online trainings that are needed, that are essential for their job, for counselors, or they lose their job. They lose their license if they don't take those types of trainings that we offer.
Mm.
So we
That's
buy email
interesting.
lists of counselors, send out broadcasts, get them in the door.
Wow.
Interesting. Never
Yeah.
heard of that before. Maybe I've never heard of that, but that's kind of cool.
Yo,
Yeah.
if you
It's
don't
pretty
mind
cool.
me
And I
asking,
love it because they need those
uh,
trainings. What's up?
go. Oh, I just wanted to ask, like, what kind of numbers are you doing with that? Because I heard about the
Pretty
buying
good.
email lists.
Yeah, pretty good. Last year we ended at 256K.
Oh wow.
That's nice,
This
bro.
year we forecast 400K. Yeah, this year's a
Sheesh.
forecast of 400K, but we're hoping to get to 500. But
Oh yeah, you will. Just keep going.
hope so. Yeah, we're redeveloping. We're rebranding ourselves. It's like a complete foundational restructure for everything we're doing because we're, hiring people, updating our processes and this and that, and it's gonna be cool.
That's pretty
That's
good, bro. That's crazy how like I really haven't seen you much in the Discord, but you're doing so well, bro. That's crazy.
yeah.
Oh yeah, honestly, I don't even be in it at all. I just like you just popped up meeting on. Okay, I'm just tap in with this.
Yes,
No,
sir.
no, that's cool, bro.
Yeah, but like, yeah, we have weekly networking
That'll
meetings
be.
and business strategy meetings, bro, and it's good to have somebody who is also knowledgeable. Because of course, if you're profitable, you're making thousands, your business making hundreds of thousands. I think that it is pretty good to have you in here because a
Yeah,
lot of us, well, a lot of
Appreciate
the
it.
people in this community are new, and some are seasoned, but still trying to figure out how to become profitable and all these different things. So it's nice to have you, bro.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it. And I got a TikTok building my personal brand too, and I give tips out on business. I'm not here to advertise them, but feel like people here would like that type of shit.
Also, my bad, I didn't let you know, but we don't allow cursing in the
Okay.
Discord. But what is your TikTok?
Oh,
I'm curious. I mean your
Zion Carlin.
TikTok. Okay.
I am
So
Carlin.
how
Cool.
way you say Carmen?
Carlin with the L. Carlin.
Carlin. Oh,
Okay,
that's
let
a
me
cool
see.
last name too.
Nah, I don't feel it. Somebody said like an old person last
Oh,
name.
I got
I
you,
don't
bro.
know, man. I wasn't trying to go with that. You
I
said
got
what?
you, bro. I see you, bro. You got 23K. I didn't even know you followed me, bro.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
dub. I said dub.
Broski is right behind me, bro. You catching up. I haven't even been posting like that. My boy finna blow up. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
peeped that. I'm like, what's my man Robert been on, man? Why he not posting?
No cap, bro. I've been trying to get so much stuff done, bro. Like honestly, it's like the behind the scenes stuff. You know those shadow businesses that don't really have a social media presence, but are making tons of money. That's kind of like what I've been on, like more recently, trying to get Social Bloom Consulting started. Cause like initially, I had like one of my mom's friends hit me up, and then she ended up becoming one of my clients. Well, my first client, and literally well, not only client just yet, right? But basically, it gave me an idea, right? That's one of the main things I have as a skill, like learning how to grow on social media on TikTok, right? So I can advertise this and consult for people and grow their TikTok because a lot of these older people don't know what they're doing when it comes to this newer social media platform. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. But I've been doing the shadow work, like building a funnel, getting my ads up and stuff like that.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
That's
What
lit, though.
was some of the? Let's talk about this, bro. What's some of the obstacles, failures that you ran through so far along the way? And
Uh,
are you still in school, by the way?
nah, I dropped out a long time ago, about a year ago, probably.
High
But
school?
high school,
Is that
yeah,
at high school or college?
high school,
Okay, damn.
yeah. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think it was a year ago just yet. It'll be a year ago once school starts back. But yeah. Basically, I was doing like online school and stuff like that, and then I was like, bruh, this ain't it. I was just wasting so much time in school, and then I'm like, okay, if I spend so much more time on business, I'm gonna be ahead of a lot of people. So convinced my mom, dropped out of school and whatnot. But like some of the struggles I had really was really one of the main things when I first started out was I was making so little money while everybody who was doing the same thing in the beginning was making so much. Like I was making like I made like $200 from this one thing I was doing, maybe three, right, at the time, and there was people who were doing the same thing, making the same type of videos, but they were making so much more than me, and I didn't understand why. But now the time has passed by. I understand that when I first started, when I was doing affiliate marketing, I was basically copying other people instead of like learning the strategies for myself. So when I was copying somebody, I was just trying to do what they were doing, but the little details that made the difference for them were so big because they understood the strategy behind it. So I didn't know what I was really doing. I was just copying, and that really is what made the huge difference. So I should have learned the strategies, because when it comes to business, you're not really gonna do a whole lot of great stuff that just comes to be out of nothingness. It has to be like a strategy, even the way you structure a funnel, the way that you advertise, the way that you do whatever it is. It has to be like some type of strategy, because 9 times out of 10 you're not just gonna get lucky with whatever you're doing and it just be it on the first time or whatever. You have to use some type of strategy, and that's kind of what I messed up on.
Yeah, my philosophy's always been strategy over tactics. A lot of young dudes who come through, man, they always just want to learn about the hacks, secret ways to get fast, whatever. You was probably affiliate marketing. You was probably one of
Yep.
those 10,000 a month, 1 to 2 hours for work, whatever it is. It's how you
Oh
how
man,
you probably
no
No,
cap.
literally, that's funny.
Bro, you know
yeah, but
Daryl
like man, a
Jr.?
lot of these young. So what?
Do you know Daryl Gray Jr.?
Nah.
Bro, he's like one
Yeah,
of
I
the
follow
top
him.
people on TikTok for affiliate marketing. He's the one who like put me on like, oh, I seen the legendary marketer course, but he made me want to go back and finish it and start affiliate marketing. But go ahead with what you were saying, bro.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about just how young dudes, especially, bro, just want everything so fast. A lot of
No
my
cap.
videos on my TikTok page talk about that. It's just slow down, bro. Not in the sense of slow down, work less, but in the sense of, man, a lot of people just look for these hustles and these businesses that have some secret side hustle proven process to make money easily and fast, when at the end of the day it's the business skills, the business acumen and competency that's really going to win in the long run. Business
Facts.
is a long-term game, and the ones who end up winning it are the ones who end up learning the most and implementing it. It's not
Facts.
some secret little system business model, whatever it is. And that's the approach that I took, and I like it. So
For sure, man. It's crazy though, cause like
That's true.
you're really 19, and that's good that you're doing so well. When did you actually start in business, or start your business specifically?
around 16, almost turning 17.
Wow, that's crazy. That's where I'm at right now. That's wild. Literally, I'm
You're
about
like
to turn
17?
I'm about to turn 17 in what, like 8 days.
That's so dope, bro.
Oh,
Honestly, it's
Crazy.
that's
so dope.
oh.
It's so dope, man. I just love people seeing it. I starting so young, because when I was, 15, 16, bro, I was just playing 2K all day. I ain't gonna hold you. I was just a dumb high schooler,
Man,
worried about girls, whatever, playing
right.
2K all day. But I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm gonna change the topic a little bit onto a tangent. Is social media.
Mhm.
A topic that I hate, that I feel is so overrated, is everyone talks about social media is toxic for you, get off, it's detox, whatever, blah blah blah. But I feel like how you use it, man. It really just depends
Yep.
on how you use it. A lot of young kids, including myself, what got me on this entrepreneurial mindset and this hustle spirit was social media.
Me
It
too.
was the shit that I was consuming. I decided, it just depends on what you want to consume. If you're gonna follow all these memes, whatever, other people, all this type of stuff, you're just gonna fill your brain with that type of stupid shit. If you're following hustle advice, motivation, inspiration, entrepreneur stuff, you're going to turn into that. And I was a
Facts.
byproduct of that, and I turned into that, and it helped me so much when on my journey when I got started.
No
And
cap.
it's dope. Use social media the right way. I
Bro.
think it's a
Bro,
positive more than
that's so
anything.
true, because that's what happened to me. That's how
Yeah.
I ended up becoming more of a structured individual, because literally, like, it was God and entrepreneurship that just came up on me so fast. Like literally, I just got into, Rich Dad Poor Dad, started reading, started watching YouTube videos, started, seeing all types of stuff on social media that was that, and then the same thing for God. So I started developing in two ways at the same time. I was getting right with God, reading the Bible, praying, all of that stuff, stopped doing a lot of stuff, and then also at the same time I was like reading entrepreneur books, taking courses, all of this stuff, and starting to work towards like business. I was like knocking doors and washing cars and stuff around 14, 13. And then I got into affiliate marketing around like 14, 15. And then here I
Wow,
am
that's
now.
dope.
So yeah.
That's dope, man. I was just playing 2K all day when I was 14.
Man, I can't even lie.
That's
Hey,
dope.
I was kind of around like 13 and 14. I still was playing Fortnite. Don't get me wrong, bro. I was on the game. I was on the game, but when I felt like I needed some money, I would go out and wash cars. I wasn't just all hustle all day, money, money, but I was doing the sometimes type stuff, and then I started getting into some stuff more and more. So yeah.
Hey, but hear me, bro. Hear me, bro. One of my philosophies that I have is that there's a big wave of community coming in of just young, ambitious entrepreneurs who are taking action, who are hungry, and who want it. And a lot of them are in this Discord, right?
Facts.
There's a big wave of us coming in, and my philosophy is that we are going to be the ones leading this next generation. Because
Facts.
That's
think about
true.
it, we are a lot more ahead than we think we really are. Think about it. The average millionaire makes their first million at age 37, right? Bezos
Really?
was like 32. That's a
Hmm.
fact. Bezos was like 32, 33. Mark Cuban was 32. Oprah was like 40. A lot of them are they're old. The average millionaire is 37, 40 whenever they make their first million. And us, we're ages 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and we
Facts.
have this sort of ambition, this spirit and hunger to work hard and succeed, and we're taking action. We're going to lead this next
Facts.
generation because if not, who else will? Right?
Facts.
Everyone, look at your peers. Go to your school. Look how your friends. Look how they talk. Look how they think. They're not serious about your future like how you are, and that's what
That's
Facts.
so
makes us so
true.
dumb.
That's so
Facts.
true.
Yo, and that's
Nah,
That's what
I
my
that's
got a full.
philosophy.
bro, that's wild because at the same time, you really think about it, all the like billionaires, well, majority of the billionaires who are like really going crazy are the people who all like had their entrepreneur spirit for way longer than majority of millionaires. Like what's it called? Who's the dude, the stock investor dude that's a billionaire? Oh, really old
If
dude.
he, I said, oh, oh
Jimmy knows
yeah,
him.
Warren Buffett. You talking about?
Warren Buffett, yeah,
Oh yeah,
Warren
Buffett.
Buffett. Bro, didn't he? I think he started like
I think that's
making
him. Yeah.
like 15,000 or something. He was like his net worth was like 15,000 or something by 16 or something like that. Where he was really hustling at an early age, and then that kind of what led him to get so far at by that age or whatnot. Because I feel like the earlier you start, the and this is basic, but the earlier you start, the more you have ahead of like everybody. Like even though I'm not rich right
Hmm.
now, I'm way ahead of most millionaires because I'm gonna become a millionaire before them. I'm gonna end up having more money by the time I get to their age because I started earlier. So that's really time you have on top of people. But it should, as most people say that are rich and successful, it should be a race against yourself, not a race,
Equal.
against your potential, rather than a race against somebody else.
Nah,
Yeah.
and here's the thing, bro. I've talked to a lot of rich people who make a lot more money than me, and I tell them about where I am in my journey, my ambition. I want to do this and that, and they just tell me. You know what they tell me?
What,
They tell me, slow down, bro. They said
bro?
when I was your age and I was 17, 18, 19, I was working at a little ice cream shop where I was sweeping
Bro,
floors and I was just scrapping shit out the mud.
language though,
and
my bad. I
and
just
like just
gotta
the
let you
fact that
know
you're this young. My bad, yeah, my
for
bad,
sure.
slipping. But it's just the fact that you're this young thinking like that is just putting you ahead of the game.
Hey,
So,
hey, yo, they
you
got
know, a
they,
lot of
hey,
young people feel so stressed out.
yo, they got to be
A
low
lot of
key
young people
jealous,
feel so stressed out.
cause it's
I was
no
I
way,
was gonna say a lot of young people. Nah, it's just because a lot of young people feel so stressed out and they have so much pressure and urgency to get rich. When in reality, just you're a lot more ahead than you think. Even thinking these thoughts at your age is giving you a competitive advantage. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So true.
no
Yeah.
cap. But I feel like they I mean, it really just depends on what type of hustle, grind culture, whatever you on. But like, really, when you think about it, they gotta be some type of jelly or whatever it is, because it's like, bro, you're younger than me. You're making more money than I was at your age. I'm gonna tell you slow down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, if you going that fast, what is the detriment if you're doing everything with moderation? You know what I'm saying? If you still taking your vacations or whatever it is, but you still grinding like crazy, you just gonna be farther than them, right? They might be at 10 million, but you want to be at 20 million by that age, so you go in the right pace for what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and when they say slow down, it's in the sense of not actually slow down and take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard, but take the urgency and the stress off yourself and just enjoy the journey so you can have the peace of mind. That's really what the advice is.
For sure.
But I hear what you're saying.
For sure. Hey, bro, I want to ask you this, right? I see a lot of people who are successful, like what's the dude's name? Amai Gadzi. I don't know if I said his name right. And what's
Yeah,
the
you
other
did.
dude's name? It's a Alex. His name is Alex something, and he
Oh,
Hayden Bowles. My bad. Hayden Bowles and Ahmad Ghazi, they both were talking about how much they kept reinvesting into their business before they actually took out profits.
right.
What do you
Yeah.
think about that, and what did that look like for you since you actually have a profitable business that's doing well?
Bro, yes, bro. Scaling is expensive. And this goes back to the thing you need to have when you start a business, you need to have the mindset of expecting not to get paid. One is going to build your character and your discipline like you never seen before. But two, it's just reality. I was doing my research, and I don't know how true the stat is, but it said the average business owner gets their first paycheck at year 5. They become profitable and pay themselves by the 5th year in business. Now, that's not the case with a lot of people. That's probably more C corporation type stuff. But in the
Mm,
sense of just scaling is expensive. And
mm,
I didn't get a dime within my first 8 months. I was just working full time hours, 8 months, not receiving nothing.
mm,
Seriously. And once I start getting stuff off the ground is when you could say, okay, I have the ability and the leverage to pay myself, but I want to grow this thing out the water. The more
mm.
income you take out of your business, the less money and resources you have to play with and to grow because scaling costs money.
Facts.
So if I don't know if you guys know what like I don't you probably know, but I don't know if everyone else in here knows what a profit margin is. But
Yeah.
starting off first year in business, our profit margins were about 40-50%. And that's what it's going to be when you're starting out. Pretty
Mm,
high. And now we're looking to scale this year and coming in next year. And we forecast a profit margin of about 17%.
mm,
So
Oof.
our profitability is taking a hit like crazy, but it's just a sacrifice you got to take if you want to scale. And like I
mm,
said, I finished in 256K last year. We're gonna finish this year in 400K in forecast revenue, but I'm only paying myself 2,000 a month.
mm,
Because as a business owner, you set your own salary. You
mm-hmm.
set your own salary as a business owner. Because when I'm still living with mommy and daddy, I got no bills to take care of. So you
Wow.
set your own salary. So I'm keeping all that money in because I'm hiring a lot of new people, uh, rebranding, new website, new processes, new this, new that. And scaling is a lot of money. It's expensive, but it's the sacrifice I'm going to take to yield those results that I want to get. So
That's smart. Yeah.
This is quite interesting because a lot of us in here have kind of like an idea where we we might be in a situation like say me Rodney and nah, I say me and Rodney, right? Say me and Rodney want to get our businesses to blow up so that we can be in a more comfortable situation so that we can have
mhm.
more room to grow, as in like
Mhm.
say we wanted to get our own apartments, right? Say we live with our parents, we want to go and get our own
Okay.
apartments so that we can have our own space where we can have set up everything that's optimized for us to get more work in and stuff like that. You as a person with a profitable business, does that sound like something that is worth it, or do you think it's not worth it? Being as you are making a lot of money, but still stay with your parents and stuff like that.
So okay, so to understand your question, you're just saying, is it when you have the leverage of a business that's doing pretty well, you think is it better to move out or stay with your parents? Is that what you're
Yeah,
asking me?
not in general, but very specific to you wanting to move out to have more space. in room to grow and optimize for your focus and for you to be able to put in more work?
Okay, well, me personally, okay, I have no reason to move out. I don't want to move out. To be honest, my parents are kind of old, so I'd rather, and I love them. So, and I have a great relationship with them. I'd rather just stay with them. They respect me a lot. Um, my mom actually works for the business as well. I mean, there's really no reason to move out. And we actually want to move into our dream home. That's that. So I have no ambition of moving out. That's just my personal preference. But in general, to help you guys, it's really a preference. So there's two, look at business in two categories. There's a lifestyle business and there's a growth business. Okay, lifestyle businesses are more predicated into paying yourself. It's more of like a profit first system when you're essentially, you don't need to blow your business up out the water to get a 6, 7, 8 figure business to live good and move out and do what you want to do. Right? That's more of a lifestyle business, is just giving you a sustainable paycheck month to month that you can live off of, live pretty comfortable off of, and that's pretty much that. But a growth business is kind of what I'm going for, which is you're going to take a hit in the profitability. You're not going to pay yourself that much. You're going to take on lots of new expenses. You might even go negative in profitability, right? It happens sometimes. And you're pretty much sacrificing how much how much income you're paying yourself in the hopes of yielding a scalable business that reaches the next level, 7, 8, maybe even 9 figures, right?
Mako, you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah. In scaling your business, what happens if you don't receive like the type of scaling that you want to be, like where you want to be at? Like,
well, with that sort of question, you got to figure out why. What were the variables that caused me to not receive those results? Was it an employee who was unproductive? Was it something with my marketing strategy? Was it something with my operational retention strategy that was causing my customers to not want to stay around? It really comes to being proactive, and you have to identify what those variables were that caused you to not reach that next level before they even happen, right? So you got to be on the numbers and know the metrics and be on them every single week. Saturday is my day to day, and I just look at my numbers. Like, what are the metrics what are my KPIs, my key performance indicators that I constantly look at that correlate with my growth? And if one of my KPI metrics is down or something that's not reaching the expectations, then, I see that problem right there, and I could address it right then and there proactively instead of waiting 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year later down the line, and my business takes a hit later then. I don't know if that made sense. I don't know if I spoke too fast or whatever, but
bro, you know what's
dumb
crazy?
It down, be more proactive.
Bro, this is basically a Q&A. Bro, this is basically a Q&A.
I just thought about that. That's I just thought
yeah, because usually, like, I find somebody just like you who's successful. That's on TikTok, and I just reach out to them and then ask them if they want to do a Q&A. You're basically doing one right now. That's wild, bro.
My bad, bro. My bad.
No, that's great, bro. No, that's great. In the networking meetings, we basically are just connecting with each other, and you're doing it by answering these people's questions, and they're getting to know you, and they asking you questions and stuff like that, and that's good.
Yeah, and I love it. That's why I made my personal brand on TikTok, because I just love talking business and helping young people. You know, I love it. One of my things. So to that last question, I kind of went, I don't know if I answered your question. But to dumb it down, what I just said, pretty much know the numbers in your business that mean the most and proactively hit those variables that can cause you to not find success before they happen, in a way. I don't know if that makes sense, but
that makes sense. Okay, I got another question, right? So what was the difference between when you started your business and weren't making profit yet to you being profitable? Like, what made the difference for you from being not profitable to profitable?
Really, bro? Just the email list size. I mean, that's our main KPI, is just our email list size. Like, how much emails can we get? How much email addresses can we get? Because at the beginning, we only had we started from straight scratch, had 1,000, 2,000 subscribers on our email list. Fast forward today, we have about 80,000.
Whoa. That's cool.
That's wild.
That helps a lot. So
For the new people, can you say what
and
business you do?
and it's a lot about, yeah, okay, I'll tell you what. And hold on,
For
real quick.
sure.
It's a lot about learning about your customer and learning about the market and industry you're in. A mistake that a lot of people make, new business owners make, is that they think they know the business and the market and their customer and the industry they're in. They already know everything about all that. And 99.9% of the time, you just don't.
Mm,
It took me a while, and I still don't really know it as well as I feel like I should. And it's just a continuous cycle. Business is a continuous cycle about learning skills in general, but just learning about your customer, learning about your market and your industry. And I've learned, and I picked up that knowledge about my market over the time being, and that's one of the biggest things, because I can now create messages that resonate with the customers more. I know what my customers' real pain points are. I know what
mm,
their real frustrations and fears are, so I know exactly what to address in my marketing copy and my marketing material that makes them want to buy from me. And
mm,
a lot of other things like that. Just kind of knowing what business you're in helps a lot.
mm.
So that's one
Yeah.
of the things.
Yeah. Wait. I'll say this and then tell us what you do. So basically, what he's talking about is something that I recently learned and got more into like learning about, and it's like your customer avatar. So basically, you build out what type of person your main customer is, like what makes them stay up at night, what they're stressed about, what they need help with, like paid points, like he said, and that stuff is really what makes the difference between you knowing what to say to get someone to sell from you, or someone not feeling like they're targeted enough. So if someone says, "Wait, are you a fat guy who wants to become a millionaire?" and you're a fat guy who wants to become a millionaire, you're gonna be like, "Oh, how did you know? Oh, he must got something I need," and then you're gonna be more likely to tune in. But go ahead, my boy. Tell us what you do.
What I do, yeah, we sell certified online trainings to counselors, mental health professionals, like, therapists, social
That's fine.
counselors, things like that. So that's what I was. So essentially, every 1 to 2 years, every counselor in the United States of America needs to meet a certain amount of hours in education courses and classes, right?
Mm,
And we provide those trainings. If they don't take those classes, they lose their license, they lose their
mm,
jobs. So, and what I love about the business model is that it's reoccurring. Because, like
mm,
I said, it's every 1 to 2 years they need to take those trainings.
mm,
So that's what I love about it. It's just, and here's a tip of advice for you guys: if you're looking to start a business, look for a business model that's reoccurring, not
mm,
a one-stop shop. You pull up, I give you this, buy, I never see you again. You need a model that customers can come back and buy from over and over and over again.
mm.
That's where real profitability comes in. Look at Netflix, for example,
Facts.
right? Subscriptions, we're buying it every single month. Look at, I don't know, Apple, for example. They're not on a subscription based model, but we buy their iPhone every year it comes out. We buy their
Yep.
MacBooks every year it comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Oh
it's
yeah,
those type of
that's
things.
And they
yeah.
also have
Oh
low
yeah,
ticket
now that uh-huh.
subscriptions too. They made Apple Games like on the App Store. They made an Apple Game thing where you can get on subscription to play those games that they created, and then they also have a like a storage thing where you can increase your iCloud storage for a small subscription every month. So they're actually in the low ticket subscriptions too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm telling
Okay.
you. So pick a business model that is reoccurring. That's where profitability comes in.
Monthly
Facts.
recurring. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now.
That's wild,
Yeah, and
bro.
it doesn't have to be a subscription. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Wait, wait.
I've got a
So,
question for you.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Go.
Since you're like, since you're a CEO and that, how do you manage your employees? Like, what, like, how do you get them to do what you want and also respect you at the same
Perfect
time?
question. Love the question. So, how do I manage employees? You don't. That's the thing. You cannot manage people. Okay. Too much stress, too much emotions, too much feelings, too much schedules. Instead, you need to manage systems and processes.
That's
Okay.
smart. Yep,
So
yep.
instead of trying to manage people and trying to get them to do what you want to do, instead create step by step processes and systems for them to follow.
Mm,
It'll give you a lot more, you'll be able to sleep at night better, knowing that you just gave them a step by step instruction manual to just do and follow. instead of just telling them what to do, giving them a big mess to figure out on their own.
Also, I want to ask you, how do you implement this? Right? Are you talking about like a literal like ebook type of format? You sending them, a Google Doc or something? Like, how do you implement this?
Got you. Okay, yeah, these are called SOPs. Okay, standard operating procedures.
Mm.
Okay, so so business has a lot of functions to it, right? Customer service, there's a marketing, there's operations, there's finance, there's accounting, there's this, there's that, right?
Yep.
So you need to look at your business, look at every major function, every core function in your business, and you need to create an SOP. You need to create a process for each and every one of those. So for you need a marketing system. You need a hiring system. I mean, a hiring process. You need a marketing process. You need a process for accounting. You need a process for how you're going to deliver the product to the customer. You need a process on how you're going to post content on social media and create the content, things like that. So how to go out there and implement it, once you identify what core processes you need that function your business and hold it together, is when you could just literally, you could do however you want. It could be a video, a step-by-step video. It could be on a Google Doc, steps 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be an infographic picture. That's what I do. It could be a checklist, whatever. Just whatever the best medium is to communicate what the process is, essentially.
Nice, nice, bro. That's crazy, man.
So Evan, so have an outline process for everything, or a step-by-step process for everything, or both?
Yeah, pretty much whatever's the best. I mean, some
Okay.
can't. Whatever the best is, whatever the easiest is to read, whatever the most simple,
Okay.
just whatever. Some of my processes are checklists. Like my hiring process is a step by step, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another one is a checklist. Another one is a video we just give out. It's just whatever, depends.
That's wild. So I wanted to ask
Yep.
you, when it comes to like getting these trainings to these people, do you have like a website or a funnel that you use to actually convert these people into paying customers?
So we don't have a funnel. We don't need a funnel, and no one in the industry uses a funnel. It just doesn't work with our business model. Just a website, like simple as that. We have just a website with all the courses. There's like hundreds of courses that we have, and we just say, yo, pull up. You like this course? Pull up, go get it. I mean,
Wow.
So do you kind of like affiliate market for those courses then, and you just have like a ton of courses on your site, and then they can pick what courses they want?
did you say affiliate? Am I affiliate? Is that what you said?
Well, I was saying, like, is that the kind of idea, like, kind of like an affiliate marketer, just with like all those courses?
I think he buys
No,
the rights to
we're not. I'm not an affiliate. It's our courses. All right, I'll break down the business model very briefly. We're not an affiliate, so it's our courses. We own the property. But look, I'm the CEO, and I know nothing about counseling. My customers are mental health professionals. They have doctor's degrees, bachelors, this and that. And I don't know nothing about counseling. So, and I think the good thing is I don't need to. I don't need to, as long as I know people who know what I'm not good at. So I go out there and I reach to the best professionals in the world. I look at the best counselors who have teaching experience, who have, Amazon best-selling authors, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I have about 40 of them right now. And I just say, yo, you want to teach this training for us? Cool. And we just split commission.
Oh,
Wait, so how did you start
Oh,
off
that's
with that?
sick,
smart.
bro.
That's
And what do you
smart.
mean start off with that? Like, from what sense?
Yeah, so when you first started this business model, how did you like get your first person to like be willing to do it with you?
Oh, I mean, it was like a connection that we already knew. The way that I got into this business is, one, my dad's a counselor, right? So I kind of knew about the courses they need to take. And these courses were really done in person, through in-person seminars and conferences. I'm like, hey, yo, let's do these online, right? And that was like, boom, that's kind of like when online course market kind of took off type of stuff. But how did I get started? It was just like a friend of my dad, a colleague that my dad knew, so they were willing to do it for cheap, and that's how it kind of got off the ground.
That's amazing, bro.
Cool.
And you said last year 200K, and the end of this year projected for 400K.
Hopefully,
Wow, man.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy,
amazing.
bro.
That's amazing.
That's
Appreciate it.
So yeah, I looked at your TikTok too. Do you plan on like selling a course, like a business course or anything like that? You have like a massive following, 25,000. That's a lot of people, especially if you're making the videos and not sending them anywhere. So basically, the people are seeing you, following, and some of them will never see you again. So like, would you ever
Right.
be like, would you ever like create a course or something like that to actually make money from TikTok?
Thing is, I like about these courses. My main business, we sell certified courses. Like they're real, they're official. There's boards that approve us, so they're not. What I don't like about the course industry is just just the hate that comes with it. Oh my gosh, if like I look like a little kid. Go to my TikTok, like I got a baby face, so they're just like, who is this kid trying to sell courses, this and that. Everybody hates the course market. The reason why is
Facts.
because there's no barrier to entry, meaning that anyone could essentially make a course. And I agree. And a lot of them are scams. They don't help. They don't work. But the thing is, there's so many courses out there that are meaningful and valuable. And that's what helped me learn a lot of information and skills that I have is just from taking courses. So I don't get the frustration and the hate that people have against them because they could really help. You just got to know the person and just know that it's the right solution and that it's not a scam, because a lot of them out there are. But am I going to make a course? Yeah, I mean, maybe. This is maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, maybe. It depends. Just the best way that I could really help people start and grow their business, because I don't want it to just be a here, buy my course, whatever, right? I just really want to help people start and grow their first business, get off the ground.
So yeah, bro, I'm looking at your TikTok now, and I see your lifestyle looks pretty interesting. So like, what do you like do like on a daily basis? Like, what it seems like you take vacations and do a lot of stuff. So what is that like?
Nah, my lifestyle is boring. All that stuff you see, it's just like clips of vacations I've taken in the past. I went to Cancun like a month ago, but I mean, really, my life is my routine. I mean, I wake up. As soon as I wake up, get straight to work. I eat breakfast. After that, go straight back to work. I eat lunch, get back to work. Then I go to the gym, get back to work, and I sleep. Repeat. I mean,
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be like that. Shoot, man, but at least you take vacations like that, man. It's nice.
sorry.
That's nice. That's nice, bro. That's crazy though. Do you guys
Any
have
questions
questions?
anybody got? I mean, I guess I turned this. I guess I turned this to a Q&A on accident. So
No
that's
cap.
my bad, but I love answering them.
Yeah,
It was
this
so
is
worth
great.
it though. I got so much advice. I took some
Uh-huh.
of your stuff you said down in notes because I could definitely use this later
Oh,
in
for
life.
Yeah. Is there any questions anybody else got? Some people are asking good questions
Yeah, I
about
have a question.
scaling. What's up?
Earlier you were talking about. I mean, I think I might know, but I just wanted to make sure. Earlier you were talking about how, as you start to grow and scale your business, your profit margins, like percentage wise, start to like shrink.
Yes.
Is that as like you're putting more into it? And like, I mean, in the end, you'll probably be making more, but like as a percentage, you're putting more into it to make less out of it.
Uh-huh. So, what was the question?
Like, why are the profit margins as a percentage shrinking as your business is growing?
Because scaling is expensive and scaling requires resources. Because whenever you scale, scaling just doesn't mean revenue. Your revenue grows, your entire business grows, so you need to hire more employees, costs money, right? You need to create more systems, costs money. There's a lot more maintenance that's involved, costs money. We need to hire an accountant, that costs money, right? We need to hire a tax strategist and this and that to help us save on taxes, costs money, right? There's just a lot of costs that are associated. Oh, and the employees that we hire, sometimes we need to send them equipment and send them better MacBooks and things like that, costs money, right? It's just
Wow.
things like that. Sometimes we need more tools and subscriptions that we need for our company, costs money. So scaling is expensive.
Makes
Got
sense.
you. Thank you.
More.
Wow.
Yep. Oh,
That's
and
nice.
advertising too. If you want to open a new marketing channel, costs money, right? Sometimes your ad spend needs to increase the amount of money you spend on ads, so costs money.
So,
Mm.
so I want to ask
Yeah.
this, right? Do you do any ads, or is everything like acquisition completely and entirely through other people's email list that you buy?
No, sir, we don't do any ads. We
That's
don't
crazy.
do any ads. So our customer acquisition costs, very low. Um, we are looking at opening a Google Ads channel. We are in the process of hiring somebody to do that, but essentially our 80/20 is email. I mean,
Mm,
that's the channel that's working and that has worked and it's going to continue to work. So
wow. That's amazing though. Like you literally like, cause
Yeah, that's really
I think a lot of people are doing like the mainstream things that seem like they will work, but it's crazy how you did something that's so off to the side that majority of people, especially young people, wouldn't even think about to create as like a business, and ended up becoming successful with it. It's
yeah,
just
because
wild.
listen, sometimes it's the boring business that work, right? Sometimes it's
Facts.
the boring businesses that work, right?
yeah.
A lot of kids, all we see on our TikToks and social media is just drop shipping affiliate marketing. Like, bro,
Mm,
those aren't the two businesses that exist. Like
facts.
they work, you can make money off them, but I mean, there's so much more than just that. I mean, you
Facts.
True,
know,
true, yeah, for sure.
instead of just trying to flip random kitchen spatulas on eBay, I just prefer starting up. Build a business around something that you love. Build a business around something that you're passionate about. Learn real business skills and turn that idea in action, and you're gonna love what you're doing.
I remember we had a
Okay.
conversation about this like in our last Q&A with Eddie from Say Less. And what do you think about this, right? Because I don't believe that you're are you passionate about your business right now?
For sure. Why would you? For sure.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I want to ask this, right, because a lot of us carry the kind of like belief that we should go for cash flow first, and then you know, turn our passion into something that's profitable or have it as a hobby, instead of going for it first, because a lot of passions aren't that profitable, especially in the beginning, and take a long time, and you can very much speed up your profitability of your passion by going and getting the cash flow business. So what do you think about that?
That's a good question. And I'd say it just depends where your leverage is. For me, I don't go to college. I'm not in school. I live with mommy and daddy. I have no rush to move out. I have no bills to pay, really. So, I mean, and I'm young. I'm 18, 19. I have all the leverage in the world to work on my passion and do what I want to do. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? But if let's say you're a little older, maybe you just finished up college, maybe you got your own place, or you're in a rush for some reason to move out, then yeah, go ahead and get that 9 to 5. Just get the supplementary income in. 9 to 5 pays the bills. 6 to 10 builds the empire. You know.
Oh, and also I'm
Yes,
talking
sir.
more of like cash flow business, as in like, you know, some people use nine to fives to build up the cash and whatnot, but also at the same time, it's just like I compare it to this, right? Say rapping is your passion, but you're
Mhm.
starting affiliate marketing to fund your passion. So say you start making 10K a month with affiliate marketing, so you have more money to spend on rapping. That's kind of like the idea of
Okay,
passion versus cash flow that I'm talking about.
I think it's the same thing. The same answer I just said depends on where your leverage is at. Not even with the 9 to 5 stuff. Turn whatever I just said in the last answer. Turn the 9 to 5 I was talking about into whatever example you just said, affiliate marketing, whatever.
Hmm.
Just depends on where your leverage is at. I mean, everyone's life is different. Every situation different.
For sure, for sure. So,
Okay, yeah.
I have to go real quick. I'll be back in a little bit, but Noah, just regulate the
Yes, yeah.
meeting for me real quick. I'm gonna be right back. But
Yeah, for
guys,
sure.
feel free to like unmute yourself and ask them questions or just talk business in general. You don't have to be scared to turn on your
Yeah.
mic. I'm gonna be right back though.
All right, well, yo, Zion, keep in talk. This is really interesting. Keep talking, Zion. I want
Yeah,
to
I
hear
mean,
more. More of
people.
this,
I,
bro.
I didn't. I didn't even pull up for a Q&A. We just turned
No,
into
no,
a
it's
Q&A.
it's it's all good, bro. We don't even care, to be
I've
honest
already
with
Yeah,
written
you.
it down,
that's
so
good.
you know where it's valuable.
But we're down, bro. Just keep guys, keep asking questions.
Yeah, throw the questions at me.
Just the questions out, bro.
I don't really have a question, but I was gonna say like you said you're like 18, 19, and you started your business at like 16, 17. So that's crazy, like awesome. In
Yeah.
like 2 years that you've gotten to those scalable numbers that you have. Like
Mhm.
that's awesome. That's like very like motivating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate.
bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. And something I want to talk about is that 6 figures isn't as far away as you think it is. Really, think about it, like you probably seen this all the time. It's just there just might be a few limiting beliefs that you might have to break. Just think about it. I mean, you probably seen this broken down on an Instagram post somewhere, but $100,000 in sales is only $274 a day. You know, y'all
Yeah.
seen that everywhere. But really, break the numbers down. Sell a
Yeah.
$100 product 3 times, right? Sell a $30 profit, $30 product 10 times. You know, it's not as
Yeah.
hard, not as far away as you think it is. It's just the faster you could identify that gap that's holding you back, that's holding you from where you are now and where you want to be. Once the faster you could identify every variable in that gap that's holding you back, then the better. You know,
Yeah, that's so true.
maybe there might be a connection you need to make. Maybe there might be a skill you need to learn. Maybe there needs to be some sort of marketing campaign that you need to come up with. I don't know, something. Figure out those variables in that gap. The faster you can do it, the better.
Yeah. To add on what Hustler said, I'm 15, so I most likely I started a business just a year before you did, but it's so inspiring to have a kid started a year after me who's so successful. So
Appreciate
cool.
it. And
You know,
when you
yeah,
say successful, I mean, it's just I don't see myself as successful. I appreciate y'all
yeah,
for saying the word successful and talking about me, but it's just I don't know, I might feel like a little imposter or something right now, but I don't deem that as successful. I guess it's just the standards that I have. Because I personally want to be $100 million CEO. I wrote that on my board. That's my ultimate standard that I'm pushing for myself. So the numbers I have now kind of feel like baby meat, and it's just really the standards that I'm going for. And it's not to just poop on y'all or whatever, but it's
Well, I
just
mean, I hear you. I hear
yeah.
you.
You too.
Like from
Yeah,
our perspectives, though, like a lot of us are like just starting out or like just getting our feet off the ground. So like to see that within like, I mean, not obviously it wasn't easy. I'm not saying like you got that in just 2 years from doing nothing. I know it took a lot of hard work, of course, but just to see that like with that hard work in 2 years you can get that far to
yeah,
like really see that happen, if that makes sense.
yeah, appreciate it. I
Yeah.
guess it's me. I guess it's just me because I feel like I haven't got far just because the goals that I have set out.
I got you. I got you.
Like,
Y'all.
yeah.
I guess it's just me. Appreciate it though. So any
That
other
makes sense.
questions I'd like to answer them because a lot of young people, young ambitious entrepreneurs, which what this chat is filled up with. If you got questions about how to start and grow your business, I'm all here. And I got a little time today. I did all my work yesterday, so
That's smart.
Let's go.
That's a
When you
dog.
initially started your business, did you receive any initial investment, or did you go out and find the capital to get started?
oh yeah, it was all bootstrap. We didn't need that much capital. I mean, I didn't need to raise any money. It was like startup cost was probably I don't know five I don't know $2,000 or less something. I mean nothing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I want to know more about what you do. You got the basic. Can I know a little more? I'm kind of curious a little more. Give a little more detail of what you do. If you don't, that's okay. I'm kind of curious about more what you do. What's the day-to-day operations? If you're okay going more elaborate into that.
Okay, so you want to go get into the day to day? Okay.
Yeah, kind of just like what you do daily and the whole business. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. Never heard about it before, so.
Yeah, and you're asking. Well, I'm not even like insecure about anything, but no one could really steal the business because there's a barrier to entry. You need to
Yeah.
have sort of counseling, a signature of credentials, and my dad is a counselor, so he signed off on papers and stuff. So no one could really just come in here and take the business because there's a legal barrier. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, what I do to break down the day-to-day stuff is really, I mentioned we sell certified online trainings to counselors. And I talked about how we have about 40 presenters who teach for us, who are experts in their fields. and we split commission. So here's how it works. Simple as this. We reach out to a presenter. Hey, yo, you want to teach for us? You want to teach a topic about anxiety disorders? Yeah, cool. All right, bet. So, do you want to do it on this date? Cool. Boom. So then as that scheduled date comes around, the presenter will go ahead and teach that on like a Zoom class live. On a live webinar, we have all of our students in there who pay to get in. They teach it live, and then we record during that live webinar. We record it, and then we package it and resell it as a recorded webinar. And then
Oh,
That's so cool.
so yeah, it's live and recorded webinars that we do, and we split commission on the recorded as well. So
That's really cool.
it's really what it is.
And
That's
what
really
are
cool.
your like how much does it cost for each one of those courses? Because I'm just curious if it's like more high ticket or lower ticket or middle, like whatever you're doing.
Yeah, it's about $37 each course. $37 for the live, $25 for the recorded.
So that's pretty low ticket. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
and the thing is, it's because it depends on every state, but they need to take about 20 of those classes every 1 to
Really?
2.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Oh,
like 37 times 20, you know.
Jeez.
that's sick.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
How do you go about client acquisition for the students? Like getting the
Okay.
students to the webinar.
So how do I go out there and do that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's really about email. It's really email. I mean, so I don't take this advice I'm about to tell you because it's going to depend on your business model and industry. My industry is very weird, but we actually buy email lists. I don't recommend you do it, but it worked for us. We just literally just went out there, bought email lists full of counselors and mental health professionals of our target audience, and we just send them broadcast about 3 emails a week. I just got finished writing one right now. And we just say, yo, we have a new live webinar training coming up on XYZ topic. Tap in, you know?
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's
And then
really-
holidays, we give out discounts and stuff. And that's that. Simple as that. And advice I would have for you. Make your business model. And look, what I just explained was a simple business model, right? It didn't sound complicated, right? Like,
no.
Right.
email, and that's exactly what you want to do when you start your business. Your business model, your foundational structures from the day one need to be as simple as possible. And the reason why is because scaling is just gets complex as it already is. Right? When you scale, things get complex, things get messy, things get out of order. So the beginning, your business model, the core function, the core bones of your business need to be as simple as possible. It needs to be easy to target your customers. You need to be able to explain to me what your business does in 1 or 2 sentences. You know,
Interesting. Yeah, that
I
makes
talk
sense.
to a lot of new entrepreneurs, and they explain their business to me, and they say, okay, so we do this, and then this is going to happen, and this, and then maybe this, and this, and this, and it takes 10 minutes for them to explain what their business is. You know what I'm
Oof.
saying? I really just broke it down for y'all in 1 sentence. We sell certified online trainings to counselors. You know, break it
Yeah.
down. Make your business as simple as possible.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, that's really cool.
For sure. For
I've written
sure.
down so much so far. Like, thank you,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. So true, bro. So true. I'm gonna use my computer for notes right now.
Appreciate it.
Later, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, if there's any more questions, I'd love to get at them. I got like 10 more minutes for me before I gotta go.
Yeah, my question would be like, if you had to pick anything, whether that would be like in your industry specifically or just in business in general, what would you say is like the hardest thing to do? I guess.
Hardest thing to do, something that I have to do every day in my day-to-day stuff, or
Well, either something like day to day like that, or just like a one time thing that's like very complicated, or something that's you didn't understand, or something you didn't know when you were first getting into it, or something like that.
I would say understanding my customer, because I'm
Yeah.
I'm a dumb, 19-year-old kid. I don't know. I'm not a counselor. I don't know anything about that stuff. I've never lived in those shoes. So one of the big challenges that I still do today is just understanding my customer. Right? I've never been a counselor before, so I don't know exactly what they go through. But I'm
Yeah.
learning more and more and more. And this should be a constant battle for you guys as well if you're looking to start a business. Is it's just a constant everyday fight, learning the most as possible about your customer. you know
Makes sense. Yeah.
what are their pain points they're struggling with? What is their demographics, like what is their age range, what is their gender, what are their income levels, what are their education, what are their geographic locations at, right? What state, what country,
Yeah.
whatever. Psychographics, what are they interested in? What type of books do they like to read? What type of shows do they like to watch? What type of whatever, right? What type of music do they like to listen to? What is their personality? What communities are they in? What are their favorite celebrities, right? What are their behaviors? How often do they like to shop online? How often do they like to use their phone? How often do they like to buy things or whatever? You got to know everything about them, right? What are their goals? What are their motivations that they have? What are they trying to achieve? Right? What are they currently struggling with the most? What are their pain points? What are their challenges, frustrations? What are they nervous about? What are they scared of? Literally everything.
Yeah.
Got to
Never
know that.
looked.
There's a good old saying: the more you understand somebody, then the better you'll be able to serve them.
That makes so much more sense.
Right.
I'm
So
looking at the customer
in a
now.
fight trying to understand my customer, because a lot of competitors in my industry who do what I'm doing, the founders and the CEOs are counselors. So they
Oh,
know their customer. And that's one of the biggest challenges, because I'm just a dumb 19-year-old who doesn't know nothing, and I don't know my customer, just
yeah.
as well as they do. So that's one of the biggest challenges.
Hmm. Yeah, same here. I'm also trying to. I've just started like recently, so I'm still trying to figure out customer avatar too,
Uh-huh.
which is it's not easy for me, but I'm gonna go through it.
For sure, for sure. Keep learning about them. And
Yeah.
here's a quick tactical tip: is just to give them surveys, bro. Give them
Yeah,
surveys.
that's yeah. No, I just started like I don't know, maybe if I don't know, 3 4 weeks ago. It's kind of online marketing, social media, now like paid advertising and stuff. So just kind of still barely getting the foundation of YouTube and Facebook ads down. So I gotta look at what people want, it's SMA and all that kind of stuff.
Oh
So
yeah, that's
that's smart. Yeah, I should look into that more.
what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Any more questions for anybody?
If anyone has any, just spit
Yeah,
them out.
go ahead. Yes, put them
Write
out. Don't,
so much
don't,
down. Like,
yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, Sam.
What
Like a
does the
bit.
day to day like actually like? You say I eat breakfast, then I work. I do this and then I work. What exactly is the work that you do?
Okay.
Managing people,
Okay.
acquisition.
Great question. Great question. So now that I've hired more people, I have more leverage. We have about 7 in-house employees as we speak.
That's
So
cool.
these are a little bit more easier. But the day to day. So you want the day to day from me, or just the day to day of the business in general?
Both.
Okay. Well, when it comes to me, it's really I spend a lot of my time trying to build company culture. Okay, make sure you guys write this down. One of the most forgotten about, but yet essential and important components of growing a company is your internal culture. Seriously, there's a saying that culture eats strategy for breakfast. It's just the culture of your company. What do your employees like each other? Do your employees like you? Are your employees driven? Right? What are your values as your company? What is your mission as a company? All that type of stuff is really what's going to fuel your growth. So what I do on a day-to-day basis is really just build the culture by I talk to my employees. I reframe our systems, our values, our mission, and all that type of things. I interview new candidates here and there. We always try to keep our pipeline full with new job candidates, right? In case anything happens, in case anybody leaves. My first employee quit on me after like a week. That sucked.
No. Oof.
But
Oof.
um,
That's all right.
so that's what I do on a day-to-day culture. Next is I'm a copywriter. I haven't hired I should hire a copywriter that's better than me, but like I said, for customer acquisition, we are on email. So I
Yeah.
write emails a lot. I write our sales page copy. Um, I come up with new ideas. I strategize with new ideas. I try to do that at least an hour a day. What are new ideas that can move the business forward? Yesterday I came up with a content strategy, a Facebook group engagement strategy, things like that. Like I just think and strategize and plan for things. Um, what else do I do? I do and anything else that really just comes around. Like those are like the three main ingredients, three biggest things I do, and then everything else on my work day is just filled with anything else that comes around. Sometimes a new project will come around. I got to work. Employee I need to train. And what does the company do on a day to day? It's really a lot with the webinars. Like I said, we have those
Yeah.
classes. So we have people that host and manage those classes and do the tasks and admin work after those classes are over with, sending up the follow-up thank you emails, thanks for coming. And that's really it. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, cool.
We have our, people answering customer service stuff. We have people trying to, fix a lot of other tickety-tackety issues we have, maintenance on our website, whatever it is.
So you got people for everything, basically, give or take.
Not everything, but we're getting there.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, but
Yeah, we're getting there. We have an operations administrator. We have a COO. We have a customer support rep. We have a assistant. We have a consultant. Yeah,
oh, that's nice. Yeah.
trying to get there. Hopefully that answers your question, but that was just like a good sort of day in the life, how my day goes. Just really, managing the people and processes to build a culture. Next is, other tickety tackety stuff that kind of comes my way, like if I have to do a project or whatever comes my way. Next is just writing copy. I do that a lot.
Yeah,
And strategizing and moving forward.
that's interesting. Because you are on email, so that means most of your stuff is done by persuasive copywriting or sales
Yeah.
copywriting, sales email copywriting, whatever you want to call it.
Yep. And I just wrote one today, literally as soon as I hopped on this call, as soon as I got done with that.
I'm back.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, what's up,
going on?
Robert?
What
What's up,
happened,
Robert?
boys?
What up?
Can I get a summary of what
Come.
happened?
Basically,
That's
he was
some questions.
breaking down everything he does in his business, breaking down like a day in the life kind of thing, giving us like little tips on like what was hard for him and what helped him, and it's actually been really valuable. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Dang,
the
I
amount
missed
of
out.
notes I took on my computer. You did, but not
You
so.
did.
You did,
Bro, I
bro. You
missed
did,
out.
but it's all right.
Hey, yo, Zion, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it when I was gone, and I noticed that you talking about how you market through emails and stuff like that. So, do you have any like tips for email marketing for like traditional businesses?
Yeah. So my industry again is weird and different. So you kind of got to find that sauce that works for you. For everybody though, I recommend having an onboarding email sequence. For first time customers, as soon as they buy something for the first time, give them like a 3 to 5 step sequence saying, thank you, things like that. If they create an account on your website, have an onboarding for that, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, and that sequence right there is usually filled with email number 1 is like, thank you. Email number 2 is like, here's some other features and stuff that we have. Email number 3 could be like you share a client success story and a testimonial. Email number 4 could be something like here's a video demo on how to use our products more in depth, whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Do
Um,
you where did you get this from? Do you have like any type of format or something like that, or like a doc that this is in? Shoot.
um, no, I don't. It's just kind of stuff that I learned throughout, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I guess at IPC. You could find stuff for yourself. Good examples. Just look up onboarding email sequence examples, and you'll literally get some good ideas.
That's great.
I have a question. If you're not the greatest, could you do could you do an onboarding video if you're not the greatest copywriter, or you could also hire a copywriter too, right? If you're not the greatest copywriter, you could hire
You
one.
and you can do an onboarding video. I mean, again, it depends on your business. I mean,
Yeah,
it's also asking you like, how are you going to deliver that video? You know, because if you're a
yeah,
software, if you're in the SaaS business, you could just say, "Yo," as soon as they as soon as they get in, lock in for that free trial, you can just pop up a video right then and
yeah,
there. And thank you. But if you're just selling, if you're drop shipping, selling it on the sales page, I mean, then you can't really deliver the video.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Mm,
That
I
makes sense.
recommend copy. You could do it in the video. You could send the video in the email.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I probably should. Yeah, I was just wondering because I'm not the greatest stuff with email and all that kind of stuff. I wonder if I can do something else too, but
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I highly recommend learning about email. It's big.
Yeah, I know.
Writing's boring and I hate it, but it's an essential skill. It's
Mm,
Yeah,
essential.
it is. It is. Yeah.
Because think about it. Think about it. Think about it. This is my first TikTok that kind of got traction, and I talk about it in there.
mm-hmm.
Um, let's say you have 100 people that visit your website, and
Uh-huh.
out of those 100 people, one person buys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like, okay. Now let's say you go ahead and tweak up the copy, right? You tell better stories. You just overall improve your copy. Now all of a sudden, out of 100 people who come in to your site, 2 people buy on average,
Uh-huh.
meaning that your
Yeah.
conversion rate just jumped up from 1 to 2%. Does that make
Uh-huh.
sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So if you think about it, your revenue just doubled overnight without having to hire an employee, create a new product, run an ad campaign or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Your revenue just doubled overnight just by writing better
Mhm.
copy. It was way cheaper. It was way easier. It was way faster. I mean,
Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
yep. Think about that.
Uh-huh.
So learn the skill of copywriting. Even though it's boring and I hate it, I know it's
Oh,
important.
bro,
Yeah,
I'm
it is
tripping.
really important.
I thought bro, for some reason I was waiting on you to relay that to email marketing. I didn't know you were talking about just copywriting in general. That's great. I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, copywriting falls under email.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's the stuff that I write. You write copy in your emails. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, that makes sense.
Wait,
yeah.
so I also want to ask
Yo,
you.
boys.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I just had to say I'm gonna go, but thank you so much for like all the value. Learned a lot. Thanks for the meeting, Robert, and
Yeah,
I'll see
thanks.
you guys on day.
Yeah,
All
of
right.
course. Hey, bro, feel free to follow me. If more.
Yeah, I did.
Cool. Yeah, and feel free to whoever want, bro. I'm here, bro. Reach out to me on. You can DM me on Instagram. It's linked on TikTok. So,
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
of course. See you, bro.
See you later.
All right,
Yeah,
bro.
hustler.
Oh yeah, he's gonna he was talking about the networking. I mean the business strategy meeting on Mondays. We have meetings every
Meeting.
Saturday 1 p.m.
Yeah.
and every Monday 1 p.m. and Saturdays are networking meetings where we just talk about general stuff and learn more about each other. And then the business strategy meetings, that's pretty simple. But yeah, what
Pretty
was
much
I
you're
about
doing
to
right
ask you?
now for us.
Yeah. But what I was about to ask, oh yeah. So what is your schedule like for like creating email sequences and stuff? Like, do you have a set amount that you write a day, or how do you do that?
So with email sequences, those are all automated. You write them in once and then they're done. You don't really have to look at them again unless you want to edit them. You write those and they're done. They're automated. I write my emails every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We send them out. So I send about 3 a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay. So wait. So in
But
the
I wrote one a
sequence-
day.
Well, okay. So you're saying you write one a day, and the sequence sends out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
No. Okay, so the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those are broadcasts. You know the
Broadcast.
difference between a
Hmm.
Hello.
Do you know what difference between a broadcast and
Oh, you were cutting out, but yeah, I think I know what you're saying. The difference between a broadcast and a sequence. Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
yeah? Sequence are just automated. Multiple. Email one, email two, email three, email four. They're just like automated back to back to back. A
Mhm.
broadcast is just one and done. I just write one, send it out once, type stuff. Those are what get the sales, really.
Yeah, I
So you
want to,
don't use like an automated platform?
yeah, I want to know
No,
more
the
about that.
automated.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the automated sequence comes. It has specific triggers whenever a new customer creates an account on our website. A 3-step automated email sequence will come from there, and if it's somebody's birthday, an email sequence will go from there, or whatever. But like I said, I send broadcasts out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Wow. Wait, so I just want to. Okay, I got two questions for you. What are all the things that you set up a sequence for, and also how do you structure your broadcast to actually convert?
Okay, so let's talk about the broadcast one. How do I set those broadcasts up to convert? It's really about just writing better copy. I mean, it's as good as that. I mean, just writing good copy,
Well,
getting better and better.
more generally. My bad. I didn't ask it the right way. More generally speaking, like what is the structure of it? Like, what are you talking about? Are you just saying like, oh, this is a sale we have, or are you talking about current events, or like what is it kind of like generalized
Yeah, I
around?
got you. Now I don't know. I'm about to tell you, but it's like again, don't copy what I say and just use it for your business because it could be entirely different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, every industry, every model. But for me, like I said, we have live webinars that come out, right? So it's just promoting the new live webinar that comes out. So Monday, let's say the live webinar is about treating ADHD. So I would say, yo, on Monday's email, yo, we have a new course about live webinar coming out about treating ADHD. You'll learn this, you'll learn this, you'll learn this. Pull up.
So in the webinar, the reason it converts because this is a webinar where you're basically teaching them, and it's kind of like a training, and then after that you promote product or service, right?
No, that is the product or service we're promoting. We
Oh,
don't
say
promote
they
anything within it.
they buy into the webinar.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
because
yeah. And
the
it's
way I know
required.
it's different, huh?
Yep, and they get in time because it's required and it's certified and it's official.
Oh
And
wow.
it or they lose.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense though, and I like how deep it gets specifically for your business. It really gave me some perspective of how deep into these structures and whatnot I need to go in for my business if I wanted to do good.
Yeah, I remember, bro. Like it might be like what I'm saying might be entirely different for what you're doing. I don't know if that's gonna work for you if you just go out there every Monday, Wednesday, Friday and say, "Yo, buy it for me." I don't know if that'll work
Oh,
for you, but it
oh
works
yeah,
for me. So you just gotta.
that. Well, I'm more generally speaking about the whole sequences because I really didn't think much into sequences, and how like I have a sequence just for someone putting in their email, regular email sequence, give them some value. Promote this every few emails. I give a promotion, and then majority is just value giving or whatever it is. But I didn't think, oh, let me get a sequence for people who purchase. Let me get a sequence for this or a sequence for that. You know what I mean?
Got you. Here, I got you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hold on. How do you turn your camera around, bro?
No idea. I don't usually do it on phone. Yeah, I think your
Okay, can
picture's
y'all
good.
see?
Yeah.
All right, here's a map on how my email sequences work. So this is the main onboarding one that I was talking about. It triggers. The trigger is when a user signs up for a new account. When someone creates a new account, they get this email, which is a welcome. Thanks for pulling up. If you need help, we're here. The next one comes
Uh-huh.
24 hours. We give them like a free gift that's valuable to them and join our Facebook group. Next is like a relatable client story, client success story, and then our mission and purpose, things like that.
Wow.
Oh.
That's how we go.
Wow.
And then you can see they get added to our broadcast list. And people who get added to the broadcast list is like those Monday, Wednesday, Friday sales emails I was talking about.
Dang, bro, this stuff gets deep, and
That's how that works.
that's probably a main
Look
pillar.
how look how much
That's
there
crazy.
is.
Wait, so is that actually
So
from
these are the secrets
your email marketing service that you're on right now, or is that on some type of just editing software where you just
made to
Huh?
organize it.
Huh?
But this is just a design. This is something
Oh.
like Canva I made just to organize it.
Oh, okay, for
Yeah.
sure.
But yeah. So all this stuff, sequence, these are all automated. These are going on in the background and then I manually write those broadcasts out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I understand now because it's like it's pretty crazy how much goes into that. Do you think that's like the main pillar for why your business is making so much money?
Yeah, this is really helps with the retention more than sales. This is really all about retention, honestly.
Okay.
For example, like this one right here is a "We miss you" email. This triggers if a customer hasn't taken any of our courses in 6 months. Then we send them a "Yo, we miss you. Here's a coupon." Right? Does that make sense?
That's deep.
And
Though.
this loyal after 1 year of account after a customer has made an account, it's like a year, 1 year anniversary signing up for us. They get a thanks for being here. Here's a coupon type stuff. So this is really all about retention. And the stuff that helps is the manual broadcasts that are written out. Those are really what does it.
So I want to ask, what since this is retention, what does acquisition look like for you? Since it is having to do with emails.
It's those are those broadcasts that we sent out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those sales emails.
Oh.
Here, you know what? I'll show you. Let me show you. I just finished writing one. Let me show you, bro.
Is that you guys' actual website? Oh,
nah, this is Constant Contact.
Oh, okay, I see.
Email marketing software.
What do you think about MailChimp?
I don't know. Heard bad things about it, but it's good. I mean, I've seen some people do it. So here's what I just wrote today, like right before I jumped onto the call, literally. Hey there, this that problem. There's a cool GIF. Pull up. We have a live training for you. Click here. You also get these 2 credits for the course thing.
What is that?
Pull up. The what?
The what's it called? Is that like the verifications, or you were talking about some credits? What does that mean? Is that
okay? These. So remember, like I said, these are certified online training courses that we have. Remember, these right here are like the boards that make us official and approved. So we're not just like a kid online saying, "Yo, buy our courses." These are like official. We need to be approved by them in order to sell what we sell.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's what I was thinking. Those are like the what's it called, trust badge type of things, but for your specific.
Sorta, yeah, pretty much something like that. So show them that we're just approved by these dudes.
That's great.
But yeah. That's how our sales emails look like.
Dang, I kind of feel bad that I missed out on the day in the life thing, bro. See, I kind of want to know what your daily work schedule is like. So.
Daily work schedule. Where do I start?
Did you already go over specifically your daily work schedule with them, or you just say like this stuff?
Yeah, I got like really in depth into it.
Dang.
I'm like, dang, I gotta get.
No problem, bro. I got it. I record all of the meetings, so I can just go back.
Oh yeah, but yeah, hopefully that helped.
For sure,
the email stuff.
Definitely did. I gotta get to work on a lot of things. I even made a lot of stuff to my site. You know, you
Yep.
brought a lot of stuff to my
Sure.
side.
All right. Well, if there's any more questions, I'll answer them. But I gotta go. If there's no more questions, I'm just gonna head out. But I'll answer anything else if anybody got anything.
For sure. Anybody got anything before he gotta go? If you haven't asked a question and you got one, this is your chance.
Ask right now, y'all.
I'm gonna get you right.
Well, you
Right
got
now.
5. You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8,
Right?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Was building
2,
urgency.
1. 0. Okay, I guess they didn't have
Alright.
questions for sure, man. I really appreciate you
But
coming
anyway,
in.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Well,
it. Yeah,
thanks.
of course.
Thanks
It was
for
nice
stopping
talking to
by,
y'all.
bro.
It was nice meeting y'all. I don't even be active in this. I just saw bro said the meeting's up. I'm like, I don't even know what this is, but I'm about to see.
For sure, man. It'll be great to
Turn
have
that
you in
thing to
future
a
meetings
Q&A.
too, man. It's nice talking to you.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Sure, I'll tap in. I just love talking business and I love helping because when I was 16, 17, when I was first getting started, I was just like, man, once I make it in a way, whatever, I'm going to be accessible and help people because I know how it feels like. You feel there's some self doubt. You might feel stuck. You might feel very urgent. Might feel stressed. I felt all those
Facts.
emotions. So I'm like, once I kind of get a little bit of success, I'm gonna help as much people who are just like me.
That's
Facts.
so true.
Facts, bro. But for sure, man. Thank you for coming
That's
on.
what I got. So.
Real quick, right before you leave, if
Thank
all of
you.
you guys who are actually in a place where you can just unmute your mic and tell him thank you, bro, because he didn't have to answer all of these questions and give us all this value. So thank you, Zion.
Yeah, of course. See y'all,
Thank
bro.
you so much, bro. It's been so.
Of course.
It's been so
Appreciate it.
crazy.
Good.
Wait, my
Mako,
notes.
Devos, Noah, Robert. See y'all.
Yeah,
Tyrone.
see you, bro.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you, dude.
Yes, sir. Hey, that was a good meeting, y'all
That's
boys.
a big W, bro.